of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
Wow.
Keep it going. Some privilege and a blowing. Hold it down for the Bay, reppin' Oakland.
It's all a fugazi.
And you know the difference between me reading your papers now and me reading your papers 10 years ago is that now I know when I read it. 10 years ago, I didn't know when I read it.
It's no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not fucking real.
Right. All right.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies.
Carrying a school bag on stage. What are you doing with a school bag on stage? You can't even read.
No, you ain't the champ. Hey, this is embarrassing. How you gonna do this? Embarrassing. How you gonna do the champ? You go fight more than 4,000 people live. More people in training.
40 years old carrying a school bag. The man doesn't even fucking read.
And Dad tried to teach me of my brothers. Never try to be better than someone else. Always learn from others. And never cease trying to be the best you could be. That's under your control. I coined my own definition of success, which is peace of mind, attained only through self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable.
What do you both think about fear?
I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations. I'm here to live up to mine.
He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life.
Fear is a teacher.
And I don't skip class.
What are you doing?
Me?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now.
Hey now.
Hey now, say now.
Hey now. Hey now to you. Yeah. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
Did I just nail the grail?
You just hit the grail.
Did I just nail the grail? Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now.
Hey now. All right. Let's talk about it. Rigged top. I'm going to talk with Mr. Boston Card Hunter here soon, and I'm very curious. I'm not going to. I want to make we're not going to talk on camera first. I need an opinion. I have things to say, and I'm going to save them for next week after I get a better feel with talking to him. I didn't know that was going to pop up right there. I didn't expect that to go back. Just watch the truth. We'll talk. We hit me up today. Eventually, we'll talk. Hopefully, very soon, so I get a little more calculated idea what the hell's going on here. I have some thoughts. I'd actually be interested in seeing if that's actual legit or bullshit. This video. Also, changing the background's changed a little bit. The camera messing with the settings again today. The lighting. So it's a work in progress. I don't know why that's cut off. I'm actually curious. Let me see something real quick. Wrong button. Yeah, there it is. All right. I don't know. How does that look visually? We got some friends of ours working on it, and hopefully we'll make it look good. Anyways, here nor there. First off, let's start this way. I couldn't this week, and it's so random, it works random, but this week, the amount of stuff. And I'm not talking juicy gossip. I'm not talking, this angle. Just the amount of videos, the amount of things people sent me. So we have a lot to watch tonight. And someone sent me this today, and I haven't really got a chance to look into it. But apparently, I don't know, Backyard Breaks had on the prof. They had on Professor. But it's not me. So let's just start there. Well, before we get to it, let's take a look who we're dealing with.
I want to see an alter ego so bad. That's what we're missing. Super or alter ego is what we need, Krug. We need super or alter ego. I'm different, bro. Bro, the insert.
First of all, we know you're different. And the next one he's going to say it's probably the best box we ever got. How many times do you think I wish it was so easy, but I just go back and okay, every time he said that was the best box, clip it for me. Because it's just, how much work. I don't even have access to all the videos, but I guarantee you it's 12 to 500. How many times has he said that? And You are different because things work different for this company. But they had on, I don't know who's the prof here. I don't know. Tabby Talk with Professor. Get out of here. Get out of here. Look at all this bullshit on the bottom. So we're not going to watch this whole thing, but I want to know what's going on. It has what? A total of 11 views. It has 2 comments. You can show who sent it to me right here. This man, Ziggy No, is out there. He's out there. And he sent this to me today. Can you please share the professor's creds? I'm not familiar. And my response, looks like I made it. 0 affiliation. Don't break cards. I want to continue with this real quick.
It's orange and then Mickey, Donald, or that black to 10. That's what this box is. Look, auto, super auto, insert case hit orange, and then Mickey, Donald, or Goofy black to 10. Orioles super fractor. And there's Maverick, Handley, slab it up. There's Juan Soto to 25. And there's Mickey Mouse to 10.
So, am I going to get upset? It's just, this is where we're at. We're going to start hot and the whole show will probably run. Did I share I think I want to try something new. For a new thing for the show, we'll try. I'm not going to share the live pinned comment, which I don't think I've done yet. But what I want to do is in about an hour when I'm ready to take some calls, and maybe we can get a few of you calling in at that time. So give me 40 minutes to cook, and then I'll share that. And when I share it, I'm hoping to get some people to call in at that time. What else do I want? Anything else? No, let's just go right into it. It doesn't, what matter. Oh my God. What these people, what happens now is, and how many, this clearly proves something. Forget backyard breaks for a second. This is just the whole business model of Fanatics, what they're selling, what they're pumping, what they're dealing. It doesn't matter the player. What matters is it's out of 10. What matters, we saw that 1-on-1. Hey, it's the best box they ever saw. I mean, we know that player. I don't think so. And now we have Mickey Mouse is who they're getting really excited about. Mickey Mouse. A little early in the show. I'll save my F-bombs for a few minutes. But Mickey Mouse is who we're getting excited about. That was I have not watched this yet, by the way. Almost everything up, many of the things up tonight, not seen. Someone sent it to me. We got Jeff's debate. I don't know how far we'll get into that. Hey, someone over there is definitely watching this live, because as soon as we talked about debating Jeff, what did they have on a month later? He's looking for anything, by the way. We'll get into that later. He has some videos that in the past would have crushed. I mean, depending on how, maybe not spending for as many ads anymore. I don't know. That's what I think, but maybe I'm wrong. But they ain't crushing anymore, and it's all the same. He's reaching into that same bucket. He's reaching into that same well. Ooh, we need a big 100,000, 200,000 views. Okay, let's reach into this well. Nah, it ain't working. I'm going to show you a video later that got 230,000 views of him and freaking PSA Nat Turner's collection. He's a his $30 million. He's a collector. You guys either don't have an opinion for yourself or you're just sipping the juice, taking the handouts. He's a collector with a $30 million collection. He has a Brian Grant PMG that's worth more than a Hank Aaron rookie. Go get yourself a Jackie Robinson card. Brian, because it's PMG and the industry. What we're going to focus on in 2026, what I've decided, it's not vintage versus modern. It is the industry versus the normal human. It is the industry versus the collector. It's the industry versus the customer. There is an industry. The more I've talked, the more I have got. First of all, I have my own thoughts for 3 years following this stuff. I've been collecting for 35 years. No, there's an industry. This is not, it is manipulated. The Upper Deck CEO says it. Another guy respected around is Mangini, who doesn't like me anymore, says it. What the hell did I do to Mangini? Absolutely nothing. The guy won't talk to me, doesn't like me. Fine. I don't know what the hell. I never did nothing wrong. Nothing, I tell you. There is an industry, and they don't have any of all they care about is the bottom dollar, is can we keep our business surviving? Can we make money? Someone sent me today, not Filth Bombs. Who is it? One of these breaking companies, maybe it's Filth Bombs, I don't know that for sure, has a $25 Discord just so they can get into premium breaks. So it's a, you know, you have to have all these other side avenues, the arena club ads, the this and that, because the actual card business, and especially when right now prices over, they don't go up forever. They don't skyrocket forever. That's what happened in 2025. Maybe we see it in 2026. And then we saw from COVID, it lasted 2 years and boom, right on down. And that's going to happen again. I've never been more certain. This Griffey card, which my good friend David is big on the Griffey. We go back and forth. It's all in good love and fun. But you're going to see the same stupid, we'll do it right now. I know I'm all over the place. We'll get back to backyard breaks and copying the professor and who the hell is the professor. I'm the whatever. Okay. PSA 10. It's now reached COVID levels. Stupid. This is by the way, this is the price of the Griffey. It's not, oh, now there's more smart collectors moving into bigger things. No, dude, no, it's not true. It doesn't create this price jump. It doesn't. It's not that fast. The only time you saw a spike like that was when everyone was stuck at home. This is an outlier. Malcolm Gladwell. This doesn't make sense. And I'll tell you what, in 3 years, this card's not going to double and just keep going up. And I have my proof. And here is my proof. There's 4,300, right? Okay, that is too high, by the way. There's many cards out there with 150, 100, and that even stops it from reaching peak level of crazy money because there's not just one or two. But where I want to show you where you're ludicrous right now, my friend David, I mean, we've had many long talks, is the same exact chart exists with 34,000 in a PSA 9. There's 34,000. You could pick this. Your grandma could get it. Your sister could get it. Your brother could get it. All the same day, the same minute. What creates these prices and booms, there's the big spike is because it's rare. It's hard to find. There's not many of them. This card being so out there, 34,000 of them. And maybe we don't understand pop counts. Most cards don't have 34,000. Most cards, many of the vintage cards don't have 15,000. It has 34,009, and it's the same stupid chart. And furthermore, it's the most graded card all time. The PSA 8 has now crushed the COVID price. And there's 46,000. People are stupid. People don't have a clue. I'm not calling my friends stupid for buying the 10, but people are clueless. The 9 and the 8 are absolute proof that the 10 will fall. These cards, fine. 4,000 is way too much for it to be doing that anyways. I'm just getting talked into it because everyone's buying into big player. Everyone's got a reason. Everyone's wrong. It's not real. It's fake. It's the industry. The industry is making it this way. That's it. That's it and that's all. You go find another PSA 8 and PSA 9 with 40,000 copies that is more than COVID prices. And by the way, this was the price for 20-something years. It was $20. It's still $20. It's a $20 card. There's 40,000. It's in a PSA 8. There's 36,000 in a 9. There's 4,000 something in a 10. This is a $20 card that is now, 20 times 7? I doing them as a long day. I had a bad day at work. Not bad, weird. Weird day at work. Made it long, made it weird. Not when I say bad, just a weird day. So I'm going to make an argument that they're all 7x. They're all 7x the true value. And maybe okay with the COVID, more people, this card's $40. So maybe it's 3.5x. Stupid, man. And the same thing with the 10. The 10 forever. You're talking about a $200 card. And even in COVID prices, it reached about a $2,000 card. So at 10x, there you go. You 10x your fucking industry, Mike Rubin. It was a $20 card, $210 card turned into a $2,000. But now you guys are greedy. Now you can't make money like you could 3 years ago. And everyone pushed. You guys sold. And what they didn't realize is this is true price, not the industry hype you're selling. And so when the 8 and the 9 have the same chart as a 10 and combined there's 80,000 of them. Yeah, man, this is not real. These prices are not because everyone's moving into the Griffey. I don't buy it. And if so, there's too many of them. There's 46,000 in this grade. It doesn't happen this way with any other card it doesn't. And it doesn't matter what card. It doesn't matter. Mickey Mouse.
What? Oh my God! Run! Oh my God!
Nick,
I want to see an alter ego so bad.
I can't watch you, and we got to watch 2 more of them. And next thing you know, Professor's on Backyard Breaks. Not me. 7 views, 11 views, 2 comments. It's all this channel, Ziggy No, and myself. Where is Ziggy? We didn't. We hung out with him New Year's Eve. It's the end of January. He says he's been around. We know he likes to use shell names. Funny guy, love his, and I do. When I say that, I hate saying that to people. I don't know that. Yeah, Ziggy's. I followed Ziggy's channel 4 years ago, maybe the only one. Breathe, my friend, breathe. I really like that card. Which one? The Griffey or the Mickey Mouse? Oh, God, one of the viewers just texted me. Hold on. What do we got here? I really like that card. Which, oh, he sent me. Okay, no, neither. I don't know what the hell. Let's take that off now. Oh, backyard.
My hands. A card that you can argue is 7 figures plus. If you don't know what 7 figures is, that means over $1 million. This is the Cooper Flag 1-of-1 Papa that was pulled within the backyard last night.
So many things I could say. I'll just say them. First of all, this is how someone talks when they're feeling themselves. They think they're above everybody. They're in a moment. They're caught up. That just, this is factual. This is also someone who talks that's a salesman. And anybody I've known to talk this way was doing some fun activities, fun herbal, fun. They were having some fun. Narcotics. That's the word.
And what makes Topps Chrome Sapphire the greatest, even if the biggest hit in the product is pulled, is sales like these.
So he's not going to talk about anything else. None of them will. They're salesmen. They're using social media. They're using fanatics to sell and try to have a business. And they have to do all these extra stuff because just selling a normal flat-based card like Chris Sewell does for 20% profit, 15% profit, 8% profit, it's not an easy living. It's not glamorous. And when you do it this way, it reminds me a little bit of a pyramid scheme where he's trying to stay at the top and recruit his little long fucking day. Minions, we'll call them. I was looking for a different word.
Base Cooper Flag. Base is doing $1,800. Yeah. A base Sapphire Selections is doing $2,000. A base Sapphire Selections Concanut is doing $1,500. For everybody that doesn't collect basketball, let me put it in football.
Let me put it in terms for you. You're selling something that won't last. You want me to? It won't last. Okay. All right. You're selling someone something that's going to lose a lot of money. They don't have a clue what they're doing. You just want them to buy from you, be a customer, break into your break, and gamble. That's what you want. If you just said, come gamble with us, instead of saying only show the big hits, only make on video the camera when you hit something huge. You know what? If you made this video and said, come gamble, it's fun, break some cards, fine. But that's not how any of them are selling it. It's not how any of them are pushing it. And Hardcore Collector's cool and brings up great things, but this is not how Chrysler makes ads. It's not how Pepsi makes ads. And yes, ads can be manipulative, but this is not an advertisement. This is come by the hype. You can look what this is a great product, and we want you to gamble with us. There's no truth, there's no honesty, and in the long term, these cards are going to be worth pennies because they're a dime a dozen. And these people, I'm not going to say they're not smart enough not to know. They're being, they don't know, they're ignorant, and they're uneducated, and they're being manipulated. And so Ziggy will come on. He likes the stuff. Fine, man. Most people, I just don't think you're the target demographic. I don't think Grant here is talking to someone like Ziggy. This Grant here is talking to an 18-year-old kid or a 24-year-old kid just like him, trying to, I could do it too. No, you can't. You didn't get in before COVID. We're 6 years removed. The players have been picked. The breakers have been picked. The influencers have been picked. The sets, everything else has been done. And no, you can't be this right now. 3 years ago, Gio told me a breaker needs 10 grand to even put himself in the door. It wasn't like 2017. You needed a phone, a camera, and a card or some product. That's it. No, by 2023, he's telling me, or 2024, I don't know, you need 10 grand just to start operation and have a chance. And trust me, to compete with Backyard or even Gio's fucking thing, you need a lot more than 10 grand. So they're just selling a dream, and this is how they're selling it. And you know what? Let's give Gio some love. Who actually, did I see they were live? Were they live? Are they still live? Or let's click it.
Good.
Look at this asshole. 54 people. We got 125. Well, now he can't come on our show. The guy's live right now with them. Okay, whatever. But I'm going to give Gio some here. He would never make a video. I don't like that he takes Arena Club. I think that's garbage, but I also think that shows that, yeah, they're not as big. Because if they were making money elsewhere and good enough money and enough money to survive, they wouldn't need Arena Club money. That's a coworker. It's going to be on everything. You made me lose my train of thought. God damn you, coworker. I want to think about work. You kidding me? He would never make a video like this stuff. And the people that do, shame on you. Let's try something. Let's do a little. Today's a show of the try. Yes. Ooh, I like that.
Thank goodness for social media.
That's a win. That's a W. That's a win.
That's what we're missing.
All right, I like that. Let's watch another one. He's going to tell you how great this. I can't. Last one. Topps Chrome sales are insane. I could show you some sales that aren't great for Topps Chrome. I bet you I could show you a lot more sales of 99 cents and $1.50 and 50 cents than you could show me of these huge sales. Guaranteed. Stamp it. I could show you probably 10,000x the amount of sales that you can show me. So when he says this, it's just a flat out, it's a sales job. Where's the rest of the Topps Chrome sales are insane. Let's look at all of them. Because most of them aren't insane. And most of the shit you're going to pull is going to be worth $1, 10 cents, $2. And this is the guy putting Professor on Backyard Breaks. Who the hell is this Professor with 11 views?
For everybody that was worried about the new era of
how I can't do 3 videos. How does anybody? This is not going to end well. Absolutely.
Topps and Fanatics. Well, guess what? We're in good hands. Topps Chrome released a couple of weeks ago, and the comps are even crazier than what I thought they would be. Look at this. Red Wemby.
But he has no opinion, or he's not going to talk to you about why there's no blue X-Fractor in the Mega. And he's not going to call out Fanatics for it, and he's not going to bring attention to it, but he's going to bring attention to this. Absolutely, of course. Let's see what the hell happened here. I have no idea. I have not watched a lick of this.
All right, folks, welcome back to Radio's Yard. Time for a little hobby talk with one of my favorites, as you see in the camera right now, the OG himself from Infinity, the OG really from Hits as well, because when I started...
So maybe he's been around since before me. Is this guy he's been called the Professor in Break since before? No one cares. No one watches unless you're buying his stuff. That's all he cares about.
Hits, he was still in there with us. Now he's an Infinity legend at this point. The Professor himself. Professor, welcome back to Radio's Yard.
Dude, so good to be back. It's been...
Has been intercut.
No words. I'm at a loss. We'll do 20 more seconds.
A while.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
But last time we were here, we were talking about one of your massive hits. We're going to get to that in a second here because another massive hit has been pulled.
Of course. Oh, fuck you guys. Hell no. Hell no. That's it. That's all. They're not going to tell you the card shops. Oh, there was another card shop. Where'd I do? I do it. Oklahoma The 20, is this it? Where do I have it? Oh, where'd I put it now? Oh, we're getting into Jeff here in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Oh, we'll get into Jeff in a minute. And I'm going to be, you can see I'm annoyed right now. I'm going to try, I went into it thinking I'm going to try to be as least biased as I can on this debate, even though he kind of just took the idea. Good for you. No original content over there. All the same thing over and over and over. And he's going back to the well. It's not working. No audio. We already say, if you watch the video, you saw when he goes back for an axe, he has time and listen. There was a 90,000. Do I have it right here? Let me see how fast I can get to this. There was a smash and grab. Here it is. Do I have anything? Oh, I did bring it up. Where is that? Is that this? No. 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 All right, just move it over. Let's do. Just move it over. Wait, is this? Nah, fuck it. It's this one. Axe wielding, but is that the same one? This was supposed to be the just recently in Edmond, into Edmond Trading Card Store. Another axe. This is on January 26, 2026. So yes, this is a new one. 2 days ago, another axe is being used. A suspect armed with an axe broke into excuse me, sorry, Breakpoint Cards and Collectibles. This sounds like more of a sports card shop, but I don't know that yet. During a winter storm, you went during the winter storm. You know, mostly Pokemon. What do you know? That was the case where it hold mostly high-end Pokemon.
In the middle of the winter storm of the weekend, a suspect armed with an axe smashes through the glass at Breakpoint Cards and Collectibles in Edmond.
He finds out about 2 minutes of scrolling through the stuff that somebody broke through the window, so we get in our cars and head up here.
He's only in there for about 35 seconds. But co-owners Chandler Ogle and Ryan Alvarado say the trading cards he took were worth close to $30,000 altogether.
Each one of the cards that he took is probably like close to $1,000 in value, and he took like 20 to 30 cards.
And in the video, you may notice the suspect goes right to one specific display case.
I suspect he might have been in here before or knew somebody that had been in here before.
Hold on. They've all been in there before. Every single one of these people, of course, has cased the joint. Every single one knows the exact spot, the exact place. So either either it's an inside job, which most likely not. And the second, it could be insurance fraud. Someone says no. Even if it's 1 out of 10, I mean, hey, now's the perfect time. Everyone's getting robbed. Let's get robbed too. It's the easiest thing in the world. But for the 90% that are legitimate or whatever that number is, it's happening way too often. And of course they've been in your store before. Duh.
Or because that's our high dollar case. That was the case that was some of the biggest cards that we have, all Pokemon.
Records from Edmond police confirm the suspect was taken into custody.
Hey, I also agree with you. This name right here, sorry. And you, Robo. My immediate thought has been insurance, since it's very too convenient. It's just too easy. It's a hard business. On the last live, I mentioned that, and so, or maybe in a comment, someone mentioned how, that's ridiculous. So, fine, I'll be fair. I'll say it's a smaller percentage, but some percentage of these are funky. So, and then there's a percentage that are definitely not good. It's bad, but this is at least, by my count, we're pushing 10 robberies of card shops in January alone.
And has a home address out of Texas. He has not been formally charged, but he was arrested on complaints of burglary, possession of a stolen vehicle, and obstruction of an officer.
We've matched the certification numbers on the slabs, so it appears he had our inventory.
The shop sells all kinds of sports cards and Pokemon cards, along with other trading card sets and collectibles. Lots of rare items.
Okay, all right, we get it. Anyways, another robbery. What do you know? Let's get back to business. There's a robbery. All right, I have not seen this. I think this is 9 weeks ago. But I never, of course, dude, oh my, on camera with each other, they have to hit something, right? Like we could all, they pulled a 1-of-1 Aaron Judge with diamonds in it. Hey, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all the time. It's too convenient. There's something, like you're stupid at this point if you don't think so. And I don't use that word easy because I give grace to me. We're all blessed with some talent. At this point, if you think there's not something up, you definitely don't watch our channel. You watch theirs. How about that? You're not stupid. You're being manipulated. The sheep. This is not real. When I say they bought views, I mean, they didn't buy views or do it falsely because they might get kicked off YouTube, but they definitely at some point in these channels paid for a lot of advertising. 99% certain. And I'm 100% certain when we watch Ty Wilson hit something at the ball game with the kids, and we watch these guys hit something by themselves, and now they're together, or on Christmas with their son, or fucking in a submarine down by I don't know, wherever you want to go. The Galapagos, they got the money. At least they make it seem like they got the money. This is fake. It's not real. If these two get together and hit something dull, that's terrible for camera. Like, I don't think you realize how bad it is. There's zero excitement. Wah, wah. And it creates no buyers. Zero buyers. So they have to play it this way. I'm going to say it again. Pepsi, Coke, McDonald's. And McDonald's is terrible for you. They don't advertise this way. They just, let's pray. McDonald's was pretty fucking bad. Let's be honest. But they still, advertisers put a little 30-second commercial. They don't constantly. Social media. And the thing that is, this is false advertising. They're pretending just like Arena Club was that, ooh, you could come hit this too. No, you can't. You're not gonna. They're gonna hit it on camera. And if you are, this is the new strategy for people buying into breaks. Buy in day one with the big breaker because you know they got some loaded product. So go, you gotta, there's a lot of big breakers, so you don't know which one's gonna get it. But you could, don't buy breaks. Ziggy, this is only information for Ziggy, and I'm sure he already has caught on to this. If you want to hit a card, go the first day of a big Topps Chrome release, go into a big breaker's room, and that's probably your best odds of hitting big. Because they got some loaded product day one, and it's been all 2025 going into 2026, and you could go back to 2024, and you can go back to 2023, and you can go back to 2022, and we're having the same story. And you know what? Nothing will happen. The only thing that I can do is come on here. Become a fucking member. Why not? Let's do it. $5 a month. Let's grow the community.
The diamonds.
A lot of diamonds.
This is diamond icons, but man, what is this thing? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
There's words I'm not going to say because I might regret it. That's how upset, and I say a lot. You know, I'll say, there's shit I want to say that I'm going to say it, not say it because you already know what I want. I mean, are you kidding me? And what kind of living is this? How many times? Oh my God. You have to do that like what? There's 365 days in a year. So 265 days of the year, you're going to be reacting like this. Or if you're Pac-Man, 350 days of the year, at what point? At day 8? At day 80? At day 800? Are you completely desensitized? You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're ripping here's another pack. We're doing it again. This isn't special. I do it all day, every day. Oh my God. Go, fuck off, dude. Fuck off.
Right. Oh my God. Oh.
A 101 judge. The very first card. Oh God.
I wish I don't care about numbers. I'm very thankful we have a community. I'm very thankful there's 135 people in here. But when shit like this is here, I just wish we had a bigger reach because people, if you're Charles and you got in the hobby a year ago, right? Or it's your first month in the hobby and this is who you get pushed, card collector 2 and freaking sports card investor, because they need to make sure their YouTubes do really well because that's how they get funneled to people watching them. And then you see, oh man, this is the hobby. I could buy that. Look at this. They hit that on camera. Good, dude. It's a very much a losing product. You have anyone with half a brain telling you how bad the ROI is right now. Chris Sewell and many others, I think, they run good. They'll come on and tell you, I don't want to throw that in his face because he sells the product, but the return is terrible right now, the worst of all time. But that's not what you're going to see. And if they do a video like that, it's super sensationalized. There's probably Arena Club ads in there, or they're ripping Arena Club on the same goddamn thing where they're trying to tell you some real news, trying to look out for you. No, you're not. It just, you know, people are talking about it, so you feel like you need to talk about it. And I still don't understand why the hobby left Jeff Wilson and Teapot so easily off the shill bidding. And why? It's well, you know, Sports Car Radio had a decent reach, but we just don't have a big enough reach. And these guys, you know, pay for views sometimes, or pay for the ads, or make sure they stay pumped up because they need to stay on top. They need to keep customers. They need to sell, sell, sell. All they are is salesmen. That's it. They're not even you know, go be a card person and stop fucking doing this. That's what I want to say. But they can't run a business that way. They have to run it this way. And now they're too deep. If they want to run just that normal card business, that won't work. They're balls deep in this. So they have to keep playing this game and keep playing this game and it disgusts me. And you know what? It doesn't just disgust me. I know for a fact, I'm not saying everyone in comments and chat. I know for a fact, some of you, it hurts your skin. It makes your skin crawl. We got a voicemail. We have like 4 voicemails. I haven't gotten to them. Let's see, we're 35 minutes. Let's go 25 more minutes. I'll throw the link in to, I know I got too upset here. I got upset about this. I'll throw the link in so we can take some live callers. You can pick up on the energy. You could throw in what you want. We have 4 voicemails. We'll probably do those before we get to the live callers. What else? Oh, so let's find, oh, jeez. And again, thank you to the community, because without you, I don't have half these stories, half these videos, some of your angles that you're giving me. Not that I agree with all of them or share all of them, but some of them, yeah, are pretty darn good. Hit the like button if you're here. Why not? It helps. I'm not leaning into it in a vain way. You want this guy to run the hobby and doing this shit, or do you want someone telling you the truth? And so hit the like button so the live or the video gets spread. And if you haven't noticed, of course you have. I'm leaning into the lives. You guys are here for a reason, because we do 2 hours of pretty darn good content. So, and then just get lost. You don't get any exposure from the lives. They don't get pushed out to YouTube. So yes, I'm clipping the lives daily. Let's give Frank some shout out. He's been a huge help. Rhonda as well. And so that's what we're doing. And that's the avenue. And I'll try to throw in extra clips in this to make it still fun and different, but that's the plan. And maybe it's not for the people that watch the lives, but maybe it is. I don't know, but it's definitely for the people that don't, and to grow bigger, because I don't want this to be the face of the hobby and no one else. No one else. Sports Card Radio, AIH, Dan the Card Man. You could do it on one hand. And you know, I'm looking forward to having that chat with Boston Card Hunter, because I don't put him on that hand, even though his content's trying to lean that way. For some reason, there's just something off. So I need to talk with them, get a vibe, get a feel, and see what the hell's going on, because I was going to kind of roast him tonight, but I'd rather talk with them I was going to roast him. Then I check my deal. Oh, he hit me out. Let's have a chat later. Oh, okay. All right. Maybe. Okay. Before we roast him, let me get a vibe. Let me get a feel. And then, but I don't know, man. There's something off. Let's watch this shit. This is disgusting. Hit the like button so we spread, so this stuff can stop.
All right. This is the big gift.
Oh, me?
You know what this is?
I'm excited to see what those are.
I'm excited as well. This is always the big one each year.
Bunch of callers.
Spoiler alert, it is not cards. All right.
Here we go.
Mom,
What do we got? What do we got? Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
It is the All Kings Tops design.
Shillelodian. That's what they are. Shillelodian. Oh, I actually really like that. That was mine. That's mine, not Bob Boozle's. Shillelodian. That's it. They're Shillelodian.
Look at that. That is amazing. I love the All Kings special inserts. I'm collecting them now. Look, you even got a little Tops logo on the back. Dude, how sick is that?
I'm the king. Me. This is what I get for Christmas from Fanatics. And this is why we're belly rubbing. And this is why I'll never say anything bad. And this is why I'm fake. And this is why I'm not genuine. And this is why I don't care about your money or the hobby. I just want to grow. I want to be the best. I am the best. Suck it, Gio. I lost my life. I had to watch a little bit of this video because that kind of looks like the great curator. I'm pretty sure it's not. You could, as you watch, it kind of looks like him. I'm 90% sure it's not. LUS over here, 62,000 views. I lost life-saving investing due to sports card investor Jeff fucking Wilson. I'm going to check your voicemails here in just 1 second. I want to make this bigger. Let's do this. While Jeff Wilson is fighting, this is 3 years ago. Nothing's changed. Hit the like button, subscribe, share it with your friends. Let's end this. Industry versus us. That's what it is in 2026. The industry versus the real card people. He pretends. While Jeff Wilson is fighting to fatten up his wallet to buy more sports cards, I'm fighting for my life. This is the guy. This is his. For the lives of my employees and their children. For the lives of my dog and cat. Read the legal document he sent Sports Card Radio. Then read the part where he just shits on my company. My small company took 0 PPP loans. And I've always leaned against that because I don't know what the hell everyone's taking PPP loans. And he's just probably another one that took in a big one. They used it in however he fucking pleased. Not surprising when someone who is not a sports fan gets fleeced. Well, okay, maybe this guy's not a sports fan. This is not the great curator, but
no, I guess I'll answer this question very truthfully. How much money did I lose investing in sports cards? So like I said, sports cards is very different from Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards,
it's a 3-year-old video. He's doing the same thing. Nothing changed. How many new people never saw this? Yes, I'm sorry to get upset. But yes, it is 3 years old. Nothing has changed. He's only bought a card shop since then. He's only been more of a, putting the same stuff out, doing the same thing, stealing ideas, of course, because no original thought. Has to get Teapot to be the brains of the operation. Has to do whatever he can so he doesn't fail. And this guy, 6-minute video, he lost his savings investings because of the sports card investor.
Already had inventory that I paid very, very little money for, that today, let's say like a Evolutions booster box, I can definitely sell it for 500.
He makes a good point, and he makes a great point. He had Pokemon before the boom, so he crushed it in Pokemon. He didn't have sports card before the boom, and the boom is now again. The industry has created some weird boom the last year. It's factual, because for 3 years, if everything flat normal. And that's how cards were for 70 years. And then we're all with a Mickey Mantle. No, man, cards look like this. Maybe a Mickey Mantle card looks more like this. It doesn't look like that. Stupid, man. And David, not to throw you under the bus here. You are a bright guy. You know what? He's timed markets so well. The guy's timing the market. That's what I think. He's timed crypto. He's timed other things. You're timing the market. It's going to go down. Nothing goes up like that. Nothing goes up like that stays like that. Unless you get a $10 billion contract from the government.
I bought that box for 60. I'm still at a 8x return. 8x, over what I paid for it.
He looks like a screw up. He did just fine in Pokemon. He's got all this back here. Maybe he's a screw up. I don't know. His brain. All right, maybe. I don't want to watch this. The guy lost money in Jeff Wilson. What I want to watch is the debate. I want to comment on this debate. So before we do that, we got a few people that just called in. We're going to do a few voicemails. If you do want to call in, where is it? 702-483-7344. The show is better with voicemails. We have a 30 seconds here. What is the newest voicemail is? Yeah, here we go.
30 seconds. You got it. Spaceman here. Tell me why that number 77 doesn't have a card in any of the Topps product and everything. What a shame, disgrace. Leading NBA scorer, leading vote getter, everything. And we can't get a 2000 card of him.
The industry won't.
Unbelievable.
Great call.
Thank you. Fantastic.
Earlier in the month, I had said I was giving these away. What is it? Olajuwon to the best caller of the month. That might be it. I don't want it to be Kenny F in 2 months in a row. He's got to take a month off. And then we got Freddie Freeman. So maybe I'll give those to him. That was a great call, and it fits in with the theme. The industry isn't going to They don't want to talk about that. They want to brush it under the rug. They just want you to see this card price and that orange refractor and this bullshit card and this bullshit rookie. They don't want you. Oh, it's not a problem that Luka's not in it. As you can see, I'm not in this guy's head. I don't really care because I don't buy it. This guy cared. I bet you other people care. I bet you some Laker fans care. Also, it hurts their product. He's one of their big, one of the big he's one of the big money cards.
Hey, Prof. Kenny Powers. Just been shoveling my ass off here in fucking New Jersey. 16 inches of snow, ice on top of that. I saw Rhonda got hit really bad too in Rhode Island. So just hoping everybody that listens to the show that's been hit by the storm are okay and safe, keeping warm. If anyone doesn't feel good, please be careful because you could have a heart attack shoveling this shit. Someone actually one town over in my area, 67-year-old man passed away yesterday from shoveling. So, so real life shit's happening. I haven't had time to watch too much other content. I have watched your videos, Prof. Always good stuff. I'm sure everything else is corrupt assholes as usual. So enjoy the show. Looking forward to another live. I'm sure everything else is peace.
Intellect. If you turn it, just what it is. If you watch the live, first of all, you're probably a little more in the know about cards. I'm not a middle school channel. I'm not a high school channel. I'm not an elementary school channel. This is a universe. This is a college level channel. So first of all, you probably have a little depth and idea about cards. Second of all, you definitely have a brain. You guys all got the scholarships and are here early. That's just what it is. And Kenny Effin, he is one of us. And I appreciate you, Kenny Effin. I have one more thing. Someone called in. I want to let me just pin the chat or pin this comment real quick. There it is. Well, last voicemail, and then we'll hear Blue Red Master. Stay tuned. Okay, third voicemail. What's up from a guy named Greg?
Hey, what's up, Prof? It's Greg Reviews. I hope I can...
All right, Greg Reviews called in. Thanks, Greg. Let's see what he's got to say. Yeah, he did mention in the comments. He got so fired up a couple videos ago. And let's get some fired up. I shared the link. Give me your take on Jeff. Give me your take on that debate we're going to watch here soon. Give me your take on backyard breaks, all the BS. Give me your take on the industry. Am I crazy? Is it not the industry versus us? Sure seems like it. All right, last voice message. Blue Red Master, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Make the 2 minutes good, and then I want more. The show works the best with you involved. It's facts.
Curse, because I got something to say. I was watching the live, and when you showed that video about the grading, it just made me so mad, because it just reminded me of back in 2020 when all of us got back into the hobby because we were bored and had some extra money laying around. These fucking assholes, like Jeff Wilson and Kevin O'Leary, completely destroyed the hobby, artificially elevating every goddamn product on the market because they want to overbid on some fucking card to make everything else go up. So now a fucking box of Prism was $100 back in 2015. Now it's $1,000. These fucking assholes have completely priced out the average hobby collector that have kept this hobby afloat for fucking half a century. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Kevin. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, great call, Greg. Excellent call. Oh, maybe he gets those cards out to the side. Great. That's the winner. That's the winner. Greg Reviews. If you want the Freddie Freeman, what is it, a 10? This was donated by another viewer from the channel. I actually went out and watched the UFC fights with him. He lives here in town. He's been messaging me about 8 months. He got me. He's the first person to ever hit me up about the predictability markets. And boy, is that guy real deep into the knowledge on there. So he gave me these to give away. It's also an Olajuwon 9.5. Greg Reviews, if you're around or you want to email me at professorsportscards@gmail.com, I'll send these both to you. And speaking of sending, Blue Red Master, give me about 1 minute. I spent early, I had about 5 or 6 people. Let me share the screen real quick. Remove, add to stage. Yeah. I had about 5 or 6. I don't even know if I threw it on here. You know what? I didn't. I should grab it though. 5 or 6 people asked me, I'm not comfortable even doing this, but I feel I want to share it because I spent $150 for this box for 6 months. So after the 5 or 6 people, message me, I'm like, all right, well, fine, I'll get a box then. So I did. I'll share that with you right now. And then I checked it for the first time today. And there was something in there. I have no idea. It says this certain media company. Under that, it says C/O Buster. So I'm curious if it's Buster. It's from Ohio. I have no idea what's in here. The first thing from anybody to the channel. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what's in here. Here we go. What did we get? Anyways. Extras just don't sell. All right. I got it. Don't sell. It's from Ohio, so it's not. Greek Oki's been wanting to sell. Oh, no way. Oh, this is kind of cool. I forgot he was doing this. This is kind of cool. All right. All right. This, that's neat. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I got to take off this tape and this sticky note so you can see. I have not even. Let me see this real quick. Wow. All right. Hold up. I haven't seen the end product. I'm actually pretty excited. There's a. All right. There it is. Oh, we got another caller. Another voicemail. We're cooking. We're cooking. All right. He made. I look like I'm on narcotics. I don't know how well this will share, and I haven't even looked at it yet, but I'll share it with you first. Well, the lighting. He made me a garbage pail. The lighting is not going to pick it up. Can I do that better? Yeah, there you go. It's a little better. Professor Sports Cards, Garbage Pail Kid. Yes, I won't be selling it. It's funny because my eyes are just I haven't slept in 36 hours. He signed it. It says slabbed crack Jason. No, Professor Sports Cards. Hey, man, that's really neat. That's really cool. I feel like I'll take a picture of it and share it so you could see it better. That's the first thing sent to the channel. That's well worth the $150 for the box. That's really neat. I have my own garbage. Well, it says Buster Chestnut cards. It's a Garbage Pail Kid card. That is super cool. All right, moving on. So let's throw up. Blue Red Master's been patient. You got 2 minutes, my friend. What do you got?
So I've been doing some research about the 2026 NBA draft class. And I've come up with the conclusion that Caleb Wilson...
Go ahead. Sorry.
Caleb Wilson is going to become the best player in that draft. He reminds me of Tim Duncan and Akeem Olajuwon combined into one.
Wait, what draft class did you said you were researching?
The next draft class.
Well, Caleb Williams isn't in the next draft class.
No, Caleb Wilson.
Got it. Okay. All right. Caleb Wilson is who you're calling. You called the Seahawks. The Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl. What was your other call? Yeah. Oh, you missed that one. You said Ja Morant was going to get traded, and he did not get traded yet.
Well, he still has some time to get traded.
Well, you said the next day. Where's he going?
Well,
okay, let's see that. Where's he going to get traded? Or is he not? He's staying.
Probably to Miami, because I saw an article that he bought like a $2.6 million house.
That's what he said before. All right. All right, so you have number one, Seahawks are still good. They're still going to the Super Bowl. You got Ja Morant going to Miami, and the last prediction is this guy named Caleb Wilson is going to be the best product in this draft class in NFL. Caleb Wilson.
And,
I don't know the hell. I don't follow college football. I'll do a huge deep dive into my dynasty draft when that happens, but I'm assuming a quarterback. What position is Caleb Wilson?
He is actually a basketball player, and he plays for North Carolina. But if you watch his...
Oh, that's hilarious. Hey, roast me now. I don't know who the guy is. I heard Caleb Williams.
No, watch this guy play, and
he
played
for?
North Carolina.
Okay. B squared roasting me, but hey, I deserve that one.
Watch this guy play, and he plays like Akeem Olajuwon and Tim Duncan combined.
Well, chat's agreeing with you that he's very good. If he plays for North Carolina, what is he going to be the top pick?
I don't know, but if he does get drafted to say the Charlotte Hornets, that's going to be a very good destination for him.
I'll give you 30 more seconds. What do you want to do?
And I think right now, looking at what's going on with the NFL, I think the Seahawks are probably going to be the next great NFL dynasty.
You heard it here first from Blue Red Master. Hey, by the way, they want you to play in the NBA All-Star game. So if anyone has connections to get our guy Blue Red Master to play in the NBA All-Star, do you play basketball?
Yeah, I actually do play a lot of basketball.
Hey now, Blue Red, thank you for always watching. Thank you for calling in. And I hope you're calling again soon. Have a great night.
Yep, watch out for Caleb Wilson.
Hey now. And the chat agrees. He say top 5 pick. I haven't watched much NBA hoops. I get to NBA hoops at the conference tournament. And then I get in really big March Madness. So yep. Didn't know the guy. Frank all of a sudden calls in. Let's get another one after. Let's keep it going.
Yo,
Frank.
I love Blue Red Master. You got to come back on, man. Keep it coming. Oh, such a good caller. First point. You said it early when I started watching the show. When it comes to YouTube, when it comes to everything, it's all about the comments. Guys, your videos have the best comments, the most insightful comments, and obviously the chat here. Every night you guys have been bringing it. There's so many new names. There's so many people that I don't even know that are saying funny shit all the time. So huge shout out to that.
No
it
doubt.
is. I'm telling you, it's a character on the show. You know, I'm like geeked about it, and
They're
I'm
hilarious.
involved. And you guys make me fucking laugh out loud every night. So it's awesome. And just more and more names, just really funny people. So like, let's keep it coming. The more juvenile, the better, guys. So that'll get it up there. And Suck at Geo always goes up very quickly. Do you have that clip with Grant from Backyards, just that quick one that I sent you where he's talking about PSA grading and all that kind of stuff? I'm going
through text. It's hard through text. I have.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm going very Charlie conspiracy theory here
I
real
didn't know
quick.
you want me to pull it up.
Whatever. So as far as the conspiracy theory, let's give some attribution to a couple different people. Obviously, our favorite ambulance chaser, Neo, has been killing it. A lot of great information. He's been all over this top Sapphire situation. Basically, no allocation, nothing through the EQL. There's a Discord group, and I know Discord groups are kind of a humorous subject after last night, but there is a Discord group that has almost 1,000 members, and only one of those members on the Discord group actually got boxes of this top Sapphire. This is the basketball product. And then he recales us and tells us that Backyard Breaks basically gets probably close to 10% of the total allocation of the product. So we have this video where Grant is, going on and on about, getting all the greatest cards, which makes me wonder, and I want to ask you about that, going on and on how he gets the best PSA grades. Look at all these 10s that he's getting. And I'm telling you, it's just, I can't believe that he is the gatekeeper of the hobby. He gets all the best cards. He gets all the best grades. Like, I like, how's this business model, dude? Like,
this is it.
And oh yeah, just it's really quick. Just
hey, Banute's been here for the last month and a half, 2 months, all the time. Thank you for becoming a member, bro. It number 29. One more, we got 30. Hey, means a lot. And at some point here today or tomorrow, I need to do that member giveaway. Frank, let's do this.
This is what it looks like when you get into PSA breaks with the Backyard. We slap everything. These breaks, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of last week. It's Wednesday. All of them are back. That's
a week.
Days, and we missed Monday because it was a holiday. That's how fast
his submission gets it back in a week.
Where the average person, it's 3+ months.
Okay, so all right, gatekeeper of the hobby, he gets his submissions back in a week. Well, let's look at
gatekeeper or a chosen one. I think he's a chosen.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm asking you. Just come on. Let's get a little more fired up right now. Just keep it going.
Hit
let's
the play
see
button.
Grades.
Oh,
yeah, let's go.
3 months and look at this gem.
Now does it? Oh,
this
fucking
is what
Charles.
It looks like
one
when
more.
You get
Here
into PSA breaks with the Backyard. We slab everything. These breaks, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of last week. It's Wednesday.
All right.
All of them are back.
All right.
That's 3 business days, and we missed Monday because it was a holiday. That's how.
Holy shit! You know what? Oh, this is YouTube. That's why. Okay, I thought you could fast forward and rewind. I thought this was Instagram. They changed it. All right, so he's about to show us his grades, huh?
No, that's it. It went on the loop. It's only 1 minute long. It's him getting his grades back. It's him getting all the gems. Like and the Neo stuff. It's all like going in my head. It's just like this is the chosen one for this hobby. I don't understand how it's a sustainable method. Like, and then of course let's shout out Boston Card Hunter. There's a lot of he's putting out a lot of stuff. He has a lot of sources and things of that sort. He's saying that this guy basically gets fee free or whatnot don't understand it.
Okay,
And
so
he's not even with
here's
Fanatics. I don't understand this. Like, how is he the chosen one?
By the way, we have another call after this, but here's someone sent me. I have no business what they sent me. Is that they feel Boston Card Hunter is just doing all this whatnot content because he's with Fanatics, so he's just trying to crush whatnot and kill whatnot. Not saying it's not valid or real, but Fanatics Live's just as bad. I don't. You're right. This guy is in. He's in. He's in. Somehow they make good money. They're in. They're part of the deal. But a lot of them are. It's not just him. You know, Pac-Man, Filthbot, Mama Breaks. It's a lot of them. It's not. He's not the only one. It's many of them. He's just a certain ego or character that sells a certain way that makes it extra disgusting.
It's freaking crazy. Now, one more thing I want to touch on, and I'm out of here. Boston Card Hunter also started mentioning how PSA is taking over autographs. They are signing exclusive contracts with players like Magic Johnson, and he believes this is going to become more of a thing. And just once again,
right,
the corporatization.
Frank, hold on. How long you been back? Or how long you been watching this content, YouTube stuff?
Oh, 8 months now.
Comments and chat is going to respect you. Don't source Boston Card Hunter. I want to talk with him first. And because he's done plenty of things in the past 5 years where it's like, this has an angle. It has an angle. There's something weird. There has an angle. He's been wrong many. Like, I don't know. I want to talk with him and see where he's coming from and where is his passion? Why does he make content all day? Why does he do it full time? What's the reason behind it? And it just seems there seems to be a certain, I don't know. And that's why I want to talk to him. Yes. And many people that have been around in the chat are going to 100% agree. You know, they're just going to agree. I don't want to say 100%, but a lot of people will agree. But he is putting out a lot of content.
That's right. And that's a little bit of my point.
Yeah, but I had him on Instagram 6 months. This is exactly my take. 6 months ago, we went on Instagram. I think short form is the way. I think no one watches long form. When's the last time you watched your Sports Center? When's the last time you watched his pitch? But he only made short form. So his angle and his pitch was short form. Now where he's doing, he's all over YouTube with long form. So he's still, I don't want to crush him too hard. I was going to roast. I want to talk with him and see what the hell's going on with what he's doing. That's.
But the further corporatization of the hobby, another mark in the road, whether it's him or Source or whatnot. Hey, Love of the Hobby has been on fire lately in the comments, by the way. Like, does he ever call in? Dude, he's got lots of opinions. All right. I'm off.
Frank, really good hearing from you tonight. Hell yeah. Hey now. All right, we got him running back to back. We'll do another 3 or 4 minutes here. Let's get Frank out of here. And hardcore, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
How you been?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. What made you call in?
I can't hear you.
Oh, we can hear you. I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. I don't know.
Let me bounce out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll get him on in a minute. Frank gave a great call. Blue Red Master, good call. I got this Buster Chestnut card. Thank you, Buster, very much. That's really cool. I won't be selling it. After we get a few we'll do hardcore. Maybe we do 1 or 2 more if we can get them, and then I want to react as fair as I can to the bullshit here. You know, number one, I like, this guy, the only way I know through him is through social media, his posts and what he does. He owns a card shop. I believe it's Grand Slam. I could be wrong. I thought he was doing going against Grand Slam Collectibles. I mean, he's in the industry. He owns a card shop. And maybe there is some good arguments here, but that's still not, it's not the right guy to be. This is the debate right here. This is the debate we want. This is the debate the people want, or go debate Sports Card Radio. How about that one? You won't. And I want to mention something else, how much of a non-sports guy this is. The Dallas Card Show was the week of the biggest NFL week of all of the entire year. You have 4 huge games. You have 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. And for whatever reason, the Dallas Card Show sets up, and this Dallas Card Show was in particularly hyped. There was some bullshit going on at this recent Dallas Card Show. There was 100%. It was out of the ordinary, this one, and it happened to be on the NFL playoffs, the biggest week of the NFL. for the big 4 games. He asked someone to debate him at the Dallas show. So, okay, you guys are going to do a debate during fucking the biggest NFL games of the year. Go. You guys don't even, I don't want to hear it. I don't want, no, we can do it tomorrow. We can do it the next day. We can do it in the morning. Maybe they did it in the morning. What do I know? They were probably at this card show trying to make money during the biggest NFL weekend. I'm good. I'll watch football.
I'm here with Nate from Grand Slam Collectibles. He's known as one of the best hobby shop owners in the business, but he's also...
This guy sucks. I'm really annoyed with this. This guy sucks. And it's not even because of the debate, just everything else we saw. 3 years, been going on 6 years. This is the dream he's selling. And he's all the way in. He's tucked under the covers with some of these companies.
One of the most opinionated, and him and I don't always see eye to eye. So we're about to debate it out right now while ripping a box of cards.
The other thing, while ripping, what debate have you ever watched where they're ripping a box of cards? Ever? Since when is that how a debate goes? They both are selling you a product right on camera and hoping to get views for it so they can get business. Booyah. Stamp it. Done. It's done. It's over. It's the truth. We got hardcore calling back. We'll give them a minute and then we'll get back. I really want to watch this video. My mouse is being weird. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear. Let's get this fucking logo off of there. All right. What made you call in? What do you got?
First of all, I just want to, give some respect to Neo. I know Neo did a video recently talking about not being able to buy, a box of cards when it was released, and that, happened to me recently too. Wasn't nothing crazy, but to me it's just frustrating because it's like if you don't buy on release day, if you can't get a box, then you're gonna pay 30 to 50% more, to go out in the open market, and it could even be like more than that, more than double. It could end up being triple. So. I just want to say I appreciate Neo doing a video like that because it's not maybe in his norm, but he's being honest about the status of the market and kind of my thinking or theory behind it, which is they're going to push everybody to Fanatics Live. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, that's happening already. Yeah, that's a done deal. No, Neo's shown being here that he's not the industry. Neo is not that. I'm making that distinction this right now and through the rest of the year. It is the industry versus the non-industry, and Neo is clearly not Jeff Wilson. He's clearly not the industry, and so got to give him credit for that. Absolutely. Anyways, what's up? What else you got?
All right, so mine is just really going to be a quick football rant, not really sports cards, but so bear with me for a quick second. So. Obviously I'm a Raiders fan. You're a Raiders fan, right? And we got the chance to finally get our franchise quarterback in Fernando Mendoza. And I definitely feel like there's a mainstream media narrative where now because Raiders are getting finally a quarterback, they're like, oh, they should trade the pick. And then even though Fernando Mendoza did really good this year, they're like, well, we don't see him as even though he people think he should be the first overall pick, but they're not oh, he's like a Caleb Williams or Joe Burrow or name any other fucking quarterback that's ever been in the draft. I
think you're just in it. I think this conversation happens every year. We got to talk about something.
Here's the thing, dude. When Kyler Murray, when that dude is fucking not even 6 foot tall and they'll pump his ass up and they'll pump up Bryce Young, those guys can run around.
January. In March, you think you think it'll be the same conversation?
Dude, it's being a Raider fan. Absolutely, we're not going to get no love, bro. I mean, I sound like I'm on my soapbox, and I am, but dude, people, my frustration isn't just as a Raiders fan, right? Let's kind of think about this for a second. When people evaluate QB talent, I think us as football fans, we got our priorities all fucked up. We put athletic ability way up here. But what about how accurate they throw the ball? What about their footwork? But what about their arm throwing mechanics? What about how well they process the play? They call an audible.
Wait a minute. You don't think any of the scout, all these talking people just need to talk about something? I guarantee you the scouts look at that, and whatever the scouts see is not what you're hearing on TV. You're hearing just talking heads bullshit because they need to talk.
But if Fernando Mendoza ran like Kyler Murray, they'd be like, "Oh, he's the greatest
that year too."
There's
always some talk or controversy, and then leading up to the draft, it gets close. Then there's more of a sure pick, who the pick is.
I was not a Kyler Murray fan. I was not a Bryce Young fan. I usually have a pretty good hunch for who's going to be good quarterbacks and not. Caleb Williams, I was like 50-50 on him. You know, he definitely improved a lot this year to be like, yeah, Caleb Williams is, has potential to be a really good quarterback if he keeps at it. But there's other guys where they'll pump up, and it just pisses me off because I'll look at the tape, dude. Like, I'm not just your average like football fan. I'll look at it and I look at like the things that should be more important than athletic ability. I'm not saying athletic ability is not important. It is important, but it's like 5th, 6th, maybe 7th on the list when you look at QB traits of what makes a quarterback good. And as much as I hated Tom Brady as being a Raiders fan,
yeah, but look at these new NFL quarterbacks. Every one of them, not Sam Darnold, but every one of them is your boy Caleb Williams, Jackson Dart, Bo Nix. You can look around the league. A lot of them are very athletic. It doesn't mean you have to be. There can always still be an Eli. But I just think I think people need to talk. So you're going to be annoyed for the next 4 months because people.
How many of these
there's always trade rumors.
How many of these mobile quarterbacks running all over the place are hurt, dude? Look at all the injuries these last couple of years, dude. You know, from like Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, he's not as like mobile, but Bo Nix, he got injured at the end, and it's just like if you go through the list, dude, Jaden Daniels, a lot of these, it's high risk.
You're making great arguments. They definitely get you, but that is the way the league. It does help if you have a mobile. Look, Patrick Mahomes won 3 Super Bowls, pretty mobile. Josh Allen won MVPs, pretty mobile.
Hurt. You're right. And he
every quarter, Peyton Manning got hurt. Tom Brady got hurt.
Right. But I'm just saying it's high risk, high reward. And sometimes not even as high a reward. How many of these mobile quarterbacks besides
hurt? He's not a mobile quarterback.
Besides Mahomes has like won a Super Bowl. Lamar hasn't won a Super Bowl. So I'm just saying it frustrates me.
Yeah, but again, that's another bad. Most quarterbacks haven't won a Super Bowl. Almost none. How many Super Bowls has there been? 55, something like that. I mean, very few I got that number wrong, but very few quarterbacks have ever won a Super Bowl.
Well, the Patriots are going back, and as much as that pains me from the Tuck game, I'm still not over that. But
anything card-related, industry versus this, anything, let's not get into sport. There's too many good sports channels. People go there for sports. What else you got?
Well, we can leave it at that. I was just going to say Patriots have been in 20% of all the Super Bowls out of 60 Super Bowls. That's freaking nuts,
60,
man.
Is that how many?
Yeah, so I don't know. It's pretty frustrating, but I know you got a lot of Pokemon collectors that sniff too much glue. They don't want to talk sports, so it's all good, bro.
Hey, thank you for calling. Nothing cards, nothing industry that you want to go over?
Nah, I mean, I'll save the shill topic, the big shill one for another time. So I appreciate it, man.
It's really good seeing you. Have a good night.
All right, later.
Hey, now some Raider talk. I didn't want to do too much Raider talk. And also the Raiders, they suck. And I don't want to, the season's over. I'm a season ticket. I don't want to talk Raiders. It's disappointing. If they don't draft Mendoza, we could be sad. They're going to probably draft Mendoza. It's pretty much a sure thing. I just think it's talking. You got 4 months. They have air to fill. Let's create controversy. Is Lamar Jackson thing even real? No, it's just something to throw out there. And if it is, I don't want Lamar Jackson. I'm with him. All right, let's do it. I've heard a lot. It's no debate at all. It's no this. All jet. That's the content. Let's watch. Who the hell did that? Terrible. Let's stop it. I'm going to be so negative about this. I'm going to be so mad. It's already excited. Ooh, a debate, but we're so happy. Yay, cards. Yay.
Back and forth occasionally. Yep. Every once in a while, but it's good to sit here and talk. And I brought a box of
I do once in a while. I actually think we might watch this. I don't know if it's too terrible. I got to turn it off, but I am going to roast this.
Nate, good to see you.
Good seeing you.
This is our first time we've ever sat down and talked.
It is.
I think we've had a couple of online back and forth occasionally.
Yep.
Every once in a while, but it's good to sit here and talk. And I brought a box of Bowman U Chrome. You're an SEC guy.
I'm an SEC guy, yes.
Kentucky fan?
Big Kentucky fan.
And your shop's right outside of Nashville, Tennessee. Is that right?
Yes.
I took debate in junior college. I had to go to 2 debates. This is not how they work. This is not how a debate works. You don't chum up to your buddy. You get a time limit. There's a time. They go, you go, they go, you go. You look at your notes. You take notes. You rebuttal. This is not a debate. This is called bullshit. This is called shilling. This is called looking good for the camera. This is called trying to be the king, the master, the one. That's what this is. This is not a debate. I've watched 30 seconds. I'm already telling you the way it's shown up here. Maybe they have a little back and forth, but it's nothing what a debate is. This is not a debate. A debate also has a moderator. Maybe they will. A debate has some person asking questions. I don't know how it's going to go. I can already tell you right now, very shilly.
Sir.
Grand Slam collectibles.
Shillelodian.
So I thought we'd rip some Bowman Chrome U football hobby as we rip here. So as we talk here, figured we'd rip some of this stuff. So hopefully we'll pull an auto or two. I'm gonna grab. I'll let you pick your packs.
All right.
Whatever you pick half the packs in there, and
All
I'll take
right.
half of them.
All
You got to
right.
keep whatever you rip. So.
Oh, good. Well, this is
hopefully you got the
great.
2 autos, or hopefully I got.
I just want you to keep in mind because he says the simp off. It's not. It's the industry off. They're both heavily in the industry. That's it. So you're not going to get. It's the industry versus us. So until there's me or us on the other side, it's a bullshit topic. They're both biased based off the industry. They're both. And I don't know what the other guy's going to say. Trust me, I know what Jeff's going to say. I don't have to watch.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
All right.
So, so you got the shop Grand Slam,
right?
You opened this in what, 2016?
2016.
Okay.
Yes.
And what do you think makes your shop unique? A lot of people praise your shop. Why do people love your shop?
I think it was, it was built from the ground up. I didn't have a lot of, I may have started my business with maybe $30,000 that I had grinded while I was in real estate. So I think
not a debate.
People have been.
This is an interview. Maybe it's a back. I have some interviews with people. Oh, you interrupt. No, man, I like to have a conversation. This is a conversation / interview. This is far. Oh, how'd you get successful? How'd you grow up? What are you doing for dinner? They don't know. Clueless. I mean, it's so shitty, man. It sucks. And this is what gets views, or at least supposedly. Just sucks. Jeff, I'm over it. I'm absolutely over it.
Able to see it grow from really something that wasn't very noteworthy into this. It's kind of like being able to see someone's life's work right before you. And
Sure.
I think people gravitate towards that. I think that's one thing I've learned about.
This is not the face of anyone that I've ever seen debate ever. I love you. I love you. You're making me some money on the views. Let's grow business together, eh?
Social media is people like pulling back the curtain a little bit, knowing about your family, knowing about your business. And I really think that's what we have. We call our customers Grand Slam Nation, just like Big Blue Nation at Kentucky. And I think that gives them some ownership in that store. So they're kind of, they have some, how do I put it, stock.
Bro, we're 2 minutes and 13 seconds in. And if you don't believe people buy views or pay for ads to buy views, just go. Eric Michael is doing what Jeff Wilson did. All of a sudden, Eric Michael has more subscribers than Neo. All of a sudden, he has more people in his live than I don't know how many he has. He had like 50 something, more than Sports Card Nonsense. The guy sucks, and he's exactly what Jeff Wilson. He's just 6 years later and easier to read through and has less money. Well, maybe he doesn't have less money. He's just not as shilly as Jeff. He's trying to be. It just comes out. It's to say he's buying views. He's got 8,000 views on a recent video, more views than Neo. Sports Card Dad's crushing all of a sudden. Hey, I'd rather see Sports Card do well than fucking Eric Michael or Jeff Wilson. And it seems over the past 7 months, not to get on a little high horse here, but over the past 7-8 months, I might have swayed how Neo and Dustin are card guys. They're not the industry. And I think it seems like their content is starting to be a little different over the past 8 months than it was the previous few years. And I'm not mad at that. Spread the truth. Spread the word. Not these guys. They are invested heavily. Their kids eating depend on sports cards being sold. Neo and Dustin have real jobs. They're not invested as a business, just as they got the little YouTube thing. And you know what? Their life's not dependent on sports cards to the moon. And Neo kind of used to act like you should hope this works, because if it goes up, then it 10x's. You're an idiot. Don't you want everything to 10x? No, man, I don't. It's not all about money. And I think Neo's woken up to it. Unless you got a sealed Pokemon box. But fine, no. It's about cards. They've turned it into dollar signs in a business. And they got to do a lot of shady things to keep pushing. And I don't know if this guy's doing shady things. I think he might be doing it kind of right. But Jeff, no.
In that store doing well. So
I don't really like it. Dustin's hard to watch. I look at it as the middle school, elementary class, maybe not the university class. But I will give Dustin some credit. His videos are a lot more watchable. He got rid of his ads, which were a mistake for 4 years. His community told him. I told him for years. I told Dustin for at least a year, maybe longer. You got to get rid of the ads. He said, I want to give something to my community. I want to give something to viewers. What you understand is you're YouTube. It's YouTube. Most people, some people that watch your stuff don't give a shit about cards. They don't even want cards. I have viewers that don't even go into cards. Like, it's YouTube. We don't need you. So, and look, all of a sudden he got rid of the ads. He's added more clips, putting some love. And no, it's not necessary for me, but it's doing well. And it's because he did a few things, and he's also not the industry. It seems he's willing to take a stance against Arena Club. He's willing to say, hey, PSA, you're not, I don't know what he's saying about PSA. And I'm not a huge, I don't go out and watch Sports Card Dad either, but his videos are doing well all of a sudden. And there's a reason.
Really what I think made our store what it is the customers.
I can't do this. I don't give a shit. They're just getting to know each other as a first date.
Grading companies.
Sure.
I think there's just a lot of, right. Yeah, I feel like, one, I don't feel like it's a good for the community, the overall card community, for somewhat of a collector to own all of the grading companies.
Sure.
I think there's just a lot of, just human nature. If I owned PSA,
I would bet, I don't know this. This is not as natural as it looks. And maybe they just met up this morning, sat down. But I'm going to guess there were some emails. These are the 4 topics. Bring it up in the conversation. These are the 5 topics. Bring it up in the conversation naturally. Because this is not how Jeff operates. And I could kind of just tell he's like, this is the topic we're going to in January. That's fine. It's been overdone. It's over. Everyone knows everybody's opinion. And this is where we're going to go. I'm very disinterested in the first question, but let's see how it goes.
could I do the right thing and not try to lean things toward the value of my cards and things like that. And, I was around, when it was costing us $6-7 to have one graded. And it just seems like there's more money coming out from PSA, in my opinion, that should be, if you produce.
Is it just me, or is this semi-unwatchable? Also, it's 30 days. It's semi-unwatchable. Very unwatchable. Semi-unwatchable. This is unwatchable. I'm doing it to see. I never watch Jeff Wilson shit. We're here. Let's do it. He did the debate video. He's supposed to debate me. Backyard breaks. Having the professor on with 11 views wasn't me. And it would have got more views if it was. And I wouldn't have crushed. I'm not the best. Well, I'm not. I'm trying. Effort, passion, love, no money. Not about selling you shit. I don't have a card shop that I need to make sure you buy. I don't have a breaking company to make sure you buy. Everything that comes out of my mouth is not bias.
A Gem Mint card, I don't think they deserve $10,000 because you procured the card, you paid the rent for your business, the person came into your store off social media. I don't think it's fair or reasonable for them to have up charges. And that's one of my biggest.
100%. This is Jeff's chance. This guy got used. This is Jeff's. I would never agree to this. If this is how you want to do the debate, never fucking ever. This is not a debate. Jeff wanted a chance to defend himself here on a video. Guaranteed. Let's bring up a 4-month topic that specifically talks to Jeff because he doesn't believe in the up charges. And let's make sure Jeff gets a chance to make sure, give him a moment to defend himself.
Frustrations with them is, and I get the same email, and I'm excited too when I get it. I understand what you're saying with that, but for me, I just feel like it's almost kind of like the mafia almost. It's like, hey, you get a 10, here's a $2,000 bill. I don't think that's fair.
Most of the hobby, I think, agrees with you. And in this, what Nate's referring to is, you might remember, I got a little excited. Oh, look.
It's really I can't. We'll watch one. I can't. We'll do 30 more seconds to a minute. We'll do something else. And then, I can't.
That right off the bat, what do we get?
I think it's a Louisville Cardinal, unfortunately, isn't it?
That's your antithesis there as a Kentucky guy.
What a great card debate, especially from the other side. Let's open up packs. Hope you open up packs. Have a nice conversation. What a debate. This is completely, this is the best debate I've ever seen. My goodness, you've done it, Jeff. This is the best sports card debate I've ever fucking seen. I'll give it Orlando 30 more seconds. We'll make fun. It's impossible. Impossible.
You can have that one. I got a Dante Moore just base insert, which was a little more exciting before he lost to Indiana.
Let's get into the subject and then let's show cards. Let's lay out the foundation. Instead, I want to hear what the fuck you had to say. Oh, let's ease it up. Let's slow it up. Let's make it a little lovey-dovey.
By about a zillion points.
Yay.
He's actually, I think, staying in school. He was going to come out. I hear you about PSA. And I guess the question, people don't like the upcharges. I get it. I was celebrating when I got an upcharge on a really big card. Nate,
because you're clueless, bro. And this was in 2025. You've been having the channel for 6 years by then. Absolutely a shill and clueless. And now you're trying to backtrack a little because it was clueless statement then. It's bullshit now, and it's all shill. All you care about is rubbing PSA's back, making sure you're under the covers with them, and that's it.
Didn't like that. A lot of collectors didn't like that. A lot of people didn't. And I think a lot of people feel like I've been too PSA in some of my comments lately and, everything like that. And then, of course, they acquired Beckett, and I know that just kind of furthered people's concern. Now, I think I said I thought collectors was going to reinvest in Beckett and actually try to build him back. I think you were skeptical of that because of what happened with SG.
The best no answer ever is fucking run for politics. Donald Trump over here, huh? Regular Joe Biden right here.
See, where admittedly collectors kind of wound down SGC, right?
Yeah.
Until I guess recently they've had a little bit of a change of heart on it, maybe.
Yay, cards. Okay. Nope. That's it. Here's another one from them. This is what I really want to show you. This one. How many? 143 people. We got to get. It's not at all. It's not for vanity. It's not for the sake. It's for. This is the bullshit. It's the industry versus us. And our message. I'm not talking. This channel is one of the best opportunities our voice has to being heard. There's several other. Sports Card Radio was one of them. Fucking Ken Golden. And I'd love to see him come back. And I don't think they're affiliated with him anymore. And, I want it. This message needs to get out. And it's just, this is a bullshit views, by the way. You want to see, no, you would never. 216,000 people are interested in fucking Nat Turner's collection. No, I don't care. No. And if he didn't get this video right now, he's getting 30,000 views. I don't buy it that a year ago. Oh, it's ran for a year. Now more people will watch. If you're a content creator and I have from experience, if you're one person out here that makes videos, Neo, whoever else, a year-old video doesn't just pop off over every day. It's just not how it works. They might get a few views here and there over the couple years. You get a comment on when you're like, oh, I forgot I made that video. But dude, that's not how it works. There's 20 million new videos uploaded to YouTube every day. And a lot of people pay for advertising so they could look elite and they could go for sponsors. And it's not just in the sports card hobby. This is a proven thing. Bill Simmons calling it out in the sports card podcast world. You have it with in the video game world. This way they could look at the numbers, see they're so big and get sponsors look huge. And fucking Brian Gray. The PMGs are big because the industry told you to. That's it. The Scottie Pippen rookie card's far cheaper than this BMG Brian Grant you're about to look at. And Scottie Pippen rookie card's 1,000,000 times better of a fucking card. The industry told you to buy this. Nat Turner told you this was important.
The kids kept them. Brian Grant. Yeah. This is the last one you picked up. Up until
5.5. Go look this up. It's not cheap. It's ridiculous. Stupid price. Stupid. And of course it's in his collection. And the industry made these go up. The industry, not Neo, not Dustin, not me, not Flippin' Steve, not that whole crew. They didn't. The industry made this shit go up. And Dustin and Neo, you kind of leaned into it for a while. And I think you're moving away from that. I don't know. But you did lean into it for a while. What did you know? You were new into the thing. You got excited. Here we go. Blah, blah, blah. And that's why, it was a little frustrating. But it's by something, I don't know, man. Anyways, this is the industry versus us. Let's throw Charles on. And we got a voicemail. We're cracking tonight. I love it. All right, let's hang up there. Let's throw on Charles. I'm sure he's got some stuff to say. Mr. Charles.
If you think this is bad, I have some actual context on this. So this video was supposed to be not necessarily an expose on Nat Turner, but it was supposed to be I asked Nat Turner the tough questions. I'm looking forward to talking with him. And he rebrands it as a $30 million collection because Nat Turner's like, let's not talk about PSA. You want to see my cool cards? And Jeff Wilson's like, of course I want to see your cool cards. I want to see your Jordan, precious metal gems and all that shit. So that right there alone should tell you exactly where Jeff Wilson's priority is. It's dick riding and shilling.
Oh,
That's all it is. That's all it is. And his most recent video, oh my God. So he did the whole $150,000 reveal. So the big plot twist is he got railroaded, right? Because he did bulk submissions, right? But he had 2 cards that he sent in priority for like $150 to get them back in 10 days. There was 2 Steph Curry cards. The Steph Curry Olympic cards that were so controversial, the one he got upcharged on, he had 2 of them. They both got 10s.
I didn't know that, but before you said it, I knew it.
They both got 10s.
Oh, I mean, that made up for everything, right? Those are the big cards.
And in the video goes, oh, I know you guys are going to have the tinfoil hat on and blah, blah, blah. And then he reveals they're both 10s. It's like, dude, at least you're not fucking hiding it anymore. At least you're just embracing the fact that you're actually dick riding PSA to the point to where you might need some preparation H at this point, because it's just, it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
I mean, people want to say, oh, Nat Turner's a collector. He's a collector. After I looked at this title, 30 minutes. He's the industry. Yeah, he's got cards, but he's
also a billionaire. He collects cards that the 1% collects. He doesn't collect like we do. He collects like a billionaire.
And he's very invested in cards going up because he owns PSA or part owner or collectors. And he has this collection, which is pennies compared to his share in his business. But yeah, I mean, he's clearly biased and needs it to go one way.
And the precious metal gems cards are really cool. I actually pulled a couple of them back in the day.
Of course they're cool. Are they $80,000 worth cool?
Listen to the ones I pulled, though. Cool? Listen to the ones I pulled, Jason. Mookie Blaylock and Tony Delk.
Wait, when the fuck did you open back in the day you're talking about?
Yes.
Oh,
back in the day. I had some allowance money, some grass mowing money, and I went,
who'd you say, Mookie Blaylock and who?
Tony Delk.
I'm guessing you don't have those anymore, though.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Mookie Blaylock. But I'm like, Mookie Blaylock.
But even their PMGs sell for, stupid money because it's
$1,500 for a Mookie Blaylock. It's like, what? I can't find the Tony Delk.
$15 card. Cool. It's a cool card. It's $50. It's $1,500. Crazy.
Yeah, that's absolutely nuts because it's graded like a PSA 6 or some shit. It's like, it's Mookie Blaylock, guys. Chill. It's Mookie Blaylock.
What are your takes on backyard breaks? You got anything there?
Oh, you mean backdoor breaks? So I don't have a. What did they do? I was out the first hour.
They didn't do anything. They had an interview with 2 people just saying the professor was on. They did a lot. We showed a lot. They're just selling, selling, BS, and I hate it.
Well, they're playing second place right now to Filth Bomb because while they're not with Fanatics Live because of how big of assholes they are, they're still obnoxious and they're still the frat boy geek kind of mentality. It's really, really bad for the hobby. But, Filth Bomb overshadows them completely because they're blatantly obnoxious and annoying about how they get loaded boxes and how we're so good for our whales, our customers. It's like, just say it. You're in it for your whales, the ones that spend thousands of dollars a week on your damn breaks. That's who you're wanting it for. And they're breaking like a $6,000 product, Topps Chrome Sapphire basketball, $5,000 for.
Yeah, you hit the Cooper flag, right? That's what we saw.
Okay, you hit the base Cooper flag auto is about $3,000 or $4,000.
Oh, I thought it was expensive one. I don't know what the hell's going on. All right.
I mean, it might be, it might not be.
It wasn't the 1-of-1 Cooper. I thought it was some red 1-of-1 Cooper flag.
Oh, they pulled the Paperdashio or whatever it's called, the haberdashery card, the 1-of-1. I don't remember if it was Filth Bomb or We the Hobby or who, but I mean,
you have I have a voicemail here on Pac-Man. I'll keep you on if you have any. Are you you got thoughts on Pac-Man?
I used to like Pac-Man, to be honest with you, because I thought he was one of those guys that's like, oh man, he's one of those crypto guys that just has some money and he's getting his ass dusted on cards. And then the more I watched, the more I realized, he's not really reacting the way I would react if I've got dusted on $5,000 boxes of cards. I would be like ready to, go postal on some people. And he's just like, well, anyway, onward and upward.
All right,
subscribe comment.
I'm going to listen to his voicemail. Charles, anything else you want to throw out before I go to the voicemail?
No, just Nate Burns, the guy in that video with Jeff. You got to play ball with Jeffrey in order to get on his content. And he's already said he had somebody, filming that was behind Jeff's people filming. And every once in a while you would see Nate looking at him like, like rolling his eyes, and they edit that out, obviously. But yeah, that was not a debate. That was ridiculous.
No, I mean, not far from. How ridiculous. Far from.
Yeah, that was not a debate.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I did, just because I wanted to see how red Nate Burns would get with him. And I'm like, okay, he's being
Did it
calm.
get anything different, or is that kind of the 30 minutes?
Basically what you have is Nate points out the stuff he pointed out on Twitter, only he was nice about it and didn't cuss. And Jeffrey just goes, yeah, I see your point. I do see your point.
Okay.
So anyway, look at this cool card.
Yep,
you know,
that's what it looked like.
Because it's not going to be.
That's just not how a debate is. There's a moderator, someone asks questions, you get a time. That was just a conversation.
Have Teapot in the middle of it saying, all right, what are your thoughts on this?
Hey, don't get, now we're giving, hey, there's another idea they're going to take, but yep, for sure. Yep. Charles, have a great night, man. Thank you for calling in. And thank you for this dude. Thank you for the support, being here since the beginning. He was the first caller ever. I want to get to this voicemail because I have thoughts on Pac-Man right now that I'm going to make a pretty good. I've had 6 years to finally articulate it, and I'm going to articulate it pretty well here in a minute. Here we go. 20 seconds. I hear nothing.
Yeah, I just want to know, how does Pac-Man, like every day, every other day, he's ripping $5,000-$10,000 boxes. Like, does he just print his own money? And why do these people fall into that? It just makes no sense.
It's just because it's what they first see. They get excited. They're excited about cars. They find Pac-Man. But here's my point with Pac-Man. And I've thought this for 6 years. What the hell's going on? Can I hang up? We'll hang up on. All right. That's funny. Okay. Hey, thank you for calling in. And you made a good point. And here's the thing. He's been doing this for a while. It didn't make sense to me 5-6 yeyears ago. And I finally put my finger on it. The guy is getting some of that stuff. The guy's in, just like Jeff. It's great marketing. And I'm going to make a prove. Okay. He does different kind of content. He makes that kind of content. So why is there not another Pac-Man? If you could get that many views on YouTube that easy, why would you just not go spend all that money on boxes and rip? Well, number one, it's a losing product, so you're going to lose a lot. And number two, why wouldn't everybody be doing that? If that's all you had to do, hey man, if you could do it, but there's like no channels like Pac-Man. You could think Run Good Life does stuff like that, and he doesn't get even close to the views that Pac-Man does. And Pac-Man's you're telling me every day or every other day, however often there's that many people interested in going to watch Pac-Man, or it doesn't work. You know, that's just not true. It's not. He does the numbers he gets and the product he gets. I'm sure some of it for breaking and all that. Yeah, he pays up, but there's some deals there. Just like he was ripping Arena Club and doing those videos. There's 100% some, yeah, here's, however it works. Here's 50 grand for you to use on our site. Here's $50,000 of product over the next year. So, you can rip it on camera. It's free promotion. It's free marketing. And then no other channels really get numbers like that. So it's just interesting to me. And again, you look for outliers, things that don't make sense. And if everyone could just go get 100,000 views opening stuff, well, go opening stuff. And first of all, it's really, now it's very hard to make it on YouTube, and the hype's been played out. Okay, fine. But the point is that you tell me his content's different, but there's nobody else really doing it like that, that's super successful like that. So that makes you question. That's like, man, it makes you question the whole thing. If you want to go look at Pokemon YouTube channels, there are so many big channels. If you want to go look at video game collector channels, there are many big channels on video game collecting. If you want, it doesn't make sense why our niche, why our hobby has like 5 or 6 huge channels, and not even that, and then everybody else. The huge channels, maybe there's 3 or 4, and it's just normally it's spaced out more. It's not that's odd on a chart. It doesn't make sense when you look at other niches. If you want to look at people talking the stock market, do you know how many different channels are out there that thrive talking about the stock market? It's not 4 or 5. It's just not how. You can point to almost any niche, and I'll even use Pokemon. You could use Magic the Gathering. There's many channels that do well, and the daily content or that kind of content does far better than the people that are making it here. It just makes you question how many people are really interested in sports cards, or it's part of it making it look big, or part of keeping the hype up is making sure they're big channels. The guys they're in with, the Pac-Mans, the Jeffs, the Collector 2, the Mama Breaks. It's their job to make sure they look successful. It's their job to make sure they look like the authority, because that's who they've deemed. That is their face. It's not Ruben. The new customers aren't going out buying Ruben. They're going out buying because Mama Breaks. They're going out buying because Pac-Man. And so, yes, the reason he can do that all the time is because he's not taking the L. He has nothing to lose, where you would. He's opening some product to show it. If he gets a big hit, cool, he could go crazy. And if he loses, no problem. He didn't lose the $5,000 out of his pocket when he makes those YouTube videos, and I am almost certain of it. Let's do another voicemail. 20 seconds.
Professor, Spaceman, right back at you. Tell me now, since they hit the Cooper flag, is it go from 5,000 a box to 3,000 a box? What are they going to do? Worst thing they did was show that card. Now you ain't got nothing to break for.
You know, okay, hey now, that's a lot of people what they say. You know how many different one-on-ones are in that product of different players? You know how many out of fives are in that product? What it does, and this has been their strategy, it's clearly their strategy. They've wanted some sort of big card in the first day or the first couple days. When the Topps Chrome came out in summer of 2025, that baseball product, there was a few huge hits right away. It had the MVP buyback. No, it had the MVP gold patch, and there were 6 to all the award winners got these. And of course, the first couple days did a video on it, and it just keeps continuing. So their strategy is no. Right on release day, right away, one of our biggest breakers, one of our bigger names needs to hit one of the biggest cards. And no, there's still plenty to go. Plus, they don't have a clue. No one has a clue what they're buying, but there's still plenty. Some people do, and they still can go chase. At that point, they're gamblers, and they can go chase what they need to chase. There's other shit in the product to get excited about. There's other Cooper Flag auto rookies you could go get. There's other this. Sure, the one-on-one's gone, but there's many other things that they think are valuable, and they're not. And there's other players as well. People, I can still hit the one-on-one Concanipple. I can still hit the one-on-one Giannis Antetokounmpo. I can still hit the one-on-one Wemby. You know, so just because the Cooper Flag's gone, that almost makes it more exciting. It makes it a big deal. Come by now. And in 2 weeks, everyone will forget and they'll move on to the next product and do the same fucking thing with the next product. It's the industry versus us, versus the collector, versus the common human, versus the person that just loves cards. It is the industry versus us in 2026. Do I have one more? Well, a few more videos. I have some more stuff I want to, let's finish strong here. Here's our boy. I mean, this is look at this. It's constant 24/7 pumping this product. And I can't believe how much recently. I mean, because the eyes are on the sale, it's not, I have a good, give me 1 minute. Ooh, I'm going to kind of get golden right here.
To share with you. We just locked down one of the final remaining spots in our Golden 100, and it's a friggin' monster. No BS. This is one of the biggest modern cards issued in the past decade, and it's getting a top 3 lot in the upcoming Golden 100. So what's the card? We're going to wait until Friday. We're going to reveal it.
He's a marketing machine. That's what he is. He's had experience. He knows what he's doing. Let me show you. Let me prove it. Let me prove it to you. Yesterday, I mentioned on the show the gloves. He was wearing gloves, and you'll notice his boy here all of a sudden is wearing some gloves touching this jersey, God forbid, right? Gloves. Now, I want to show you something. This is brand new. This is a marketing strategy. It's a ploy, because I have him down here holding a whole area is big card, George Mikan, no gloves, but it gets bigger. Where was the Wagner? No, that's not it. Maybe that's what I thought was it. That is some what is this? T206.
Should not exist.
Very expensive, I assume. No gloves. What do you know? There's another one. Where was a T206? I could have swore. Anyways. Oh, there it is. There it is. No gloves. Case closed. Most people will not get exposed to me. Most people won't get exposed to this content. Most people get chilled like this dude. But this is the case is closed. Argument done. You're wearing the gloves, Mickey Mouse, to make it look special, to sell to a high-end crowd. That is one of the best, most expensive cards of all fucking time. How old is this? 7 days ago. No need for gloves. It's a show. It is a show. And that's the proof in the pudding right there. 100%. No doubt about it.
The single best card you can buy today. And that card is no other than Lonzo Ball.
Give me one more.
Yeah. But guess who's up for no reason at all to get his grandstand and a hot dog in it.
Yes, that's right. That was fun. Yeah, man, that's the case right there. I know I was up on and excited and annoyed, but that's it. I mean, it just he's wearing the gloves to sell it to a certain. That's it. If they're doing it at that level, imagine all the other things they've, it's a bazillion things that they've tried to manipulate and piece together and make look right to get to this point. And we'll see if it lasts. I don't know, but we need the message to be spread. I mean, it's simple as that. It's the industry and this garbage. Oh, now we need gloves to make it look good. When 7 days ago, there ain't no gloves.
I was going to own one T206 Wagner, irrespective.
Shut up. Where's another one? No gloves. Just want to prove a point. I bet you he doesn't have gloves. Oh, there's the gloves for the baseball.
Closing.
What the fuck? The ball is in a, you're not even touching the ball. It's all for show. It's all to make it look important. That's it. To me, it makes him look like Mickey Mouse. And to some people that don't know, it makes him look like a surgeon and important. Disgust. It just sucks, man. Really. So there he is. No gloves, holding the same card. This is a choice. This is a calculated choice they made to start putting on gloves in the last couple weeks to make it look so important. And look who his tag team partner is. It says everything, man. It says everything. And this message that we preach tonight needs to be shared. That's simple. I mean, it's not vain. It's not I need to be the best. It's the absolute truth that this is some bullshit and people are going to lose a lot of money and they're getting sold a false narrative. And maybe it's just what the wealthy are going to do now. Now they're all going to wear their white gloves and look at their cards. And you can only be in the hobby or the industry if you, drink some blood and pay $1 million. And that's what's happening here. And it really sucks for people that love cards. You know what's going to happen? I was here 5 years ago. I was here 10 years ago. I was here 15 years ago. I was here 20 years ago. And I'll still be loving cards 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now. And most of this shit that they're pushing, that's not the person they're putting in. You don't tell someone to love something. If you're someone that loves skiing and that's your hobby, you're not going to convince me ever to go skiing. If you're someone that likes to go scuba diving or jump out of planes, you're never going to convince me that's going to be my hobby. I like to box. Am I going to convince 97% of the world to go box? No. You do it because there's a weird thing in your heart that says passion and love. And that's who card people are. You don't pick it, it picks you, and you love it. And it's weird that you love some card. That's a weird thing. Just like loving skiing, I guess get some exercise, or loving, I don't know, playing spades. It's a hobby. You have to love it. And you don't. So what's happening now is you're getting people into the hobby that like money and they see some money signs, but they don't really love the hobby or the cards. And I think that was really well said. We'll end Ken Golden there. This is just what it's leading to. Look at this gem.
Happens when you join Hobby Market Pro. We just had a dealer that we talked to that signed up on Hobby Market.
Again, this is Ken Golden at a baby level, at an infant level. This is Jeff Wilson at a middle school level. Like, it's just done poorly. It's obviously seen through. They just want to sell, new business, sell. And because they're more established. It's the same shit. They just want to, it's almost a predatory business model. That's really how I see it with these videos. It really sucks.
What happens when you join Hobby Market Pro? We just had a dealer that we talked to that signed up on Hobby Market Pro right now. He is buying at his lowest he's ever been able to buy, and he's able to make margins he's never been able to experience. Watch what happens when you...
True, not true. Sounds like a sales pitch to me, like most of these other guys. And now he wants to sell to dealers why they should use his Hobby Market Pro.
Into the platform. Head on over to Hobby Market Pro. Right now, we're giving away 2 weeks.
The people at the show aren't really using it. Maybe he gave it away to, hey, try it for free. Let me say you did this. He just wants to sell a product. He sees some dollar signs in card, just like Jeff Wilson did 6 years ago. Ooh-wee, I got to hop on that horse.
Absolutely free for you to check it out. If you own a business, now is the...
Suck it, Gio. This is a very interesting story. And again, a lot of these stories came from viewers, so I appreciate it. Hasbro, who does Magic the Gathering, being sued for printing too much Magic the Gathering and too many sets. So I don't want to watch it, but some investors are suing. Here, we can make it bigger. I'll spend a minute on it, not a long time, but some investors are suing Hasbro's leadership, claiming that they were misled, that the company's leaders harmed the company and the stockholders. And basically in 2021 or 2022, let's fast forward it, 2 long-term Hasbro investors are bringing the case on behalf of the company, saying executives caused damage to Hasbro itself. Overprinting. These 2 didn't want it, just like it shouldn't be going on in sports cards, but Nat Turner and Michael Rubin and these guys are kings and they're going to do what they want. These are shareholders since 2020. So these 2 people have been shareholders since 2020. The alleged wrongdoing occurred between September 16, 2021 and October 26, 2023, and claims based on internal documents, public statements, earning calls. One last slide here's what they allege. The lawsuit alleges Hasbro printed too many Magic sets. Overprinting allegedly reduced the value of existing cards. From industry people that are fed up with it. Overprinting, allegedly. No, it does. It doesn't it could probably be proved. I'm pretty sure it does. Overprint allegedly reduced the value of existing cards. Executives repeatedly denied overprinting. Hasbro said sets were printed to meet demand for different customer groups. Lawsuit claims the explanation was misleading. So anyways, that'll be an interesting follow. I know we're sports card people. Speaking of Boston Card Hunter, I did like this clip and it is worth sharing. So it's 10 seconds and just chew on this.
The market, of course. I think there is a control factor in how many high-grade cards they're going to grade of the major stars. I think they're really tightening up on the ones like 15 Cracker Jacks.
So this man goes back. They're not just tightening up on 1915 Cracker Jack. They're doing it on everything. There is a pop count on all big cards. Let's be real and honest. Yes. And this guy's saying it, not us. And this guy's been around a while. Anyway, where was Marshall Fogel basically helped found PSA, so we should pay attention is what Boston Card Hunter says. So let's give him some love on this one. I agree with this. I do need to see what this guy's agenda is here, Boston Card Hunter. Is he in the industry side or is he on our side? That's what it is this year in 2026. The industry versus us.
The Babe Ruth Goudies, the Mantle cards. Are they controlling the market? Of course.
Of course. And then you got this shill over here wanting to make sure you buy the boxes that they're controlling.
Why some sports card boxes cost $30 and another costs $300? Welcome back to Sports Cards 101. Today, we're breaking down retail.
This is Sports Card 101 is what people thought sports card content needed to be 6 years. In 2020, you saw a lot of videos. Okay, I'm going to teach. I'm going to show this. Dude, no way. Are you kidding me? This is the worst content in the world. Nobody cares. Nobody watches. I don't believe 186 likes. Fine. Maybe they're a big community. I have no idea, man. But this is just content that maybe because it's some cute blonde lady saying it instead of a hairy dude. I don't know, dude. This is content that's 6 years old. It didn't work then. Is it just that many new people getting into the hobby that don't know the difference between a $300 box and a $30 box? And that's who you're going to prey on to sell your product until they realize you're fucking them over.
Versus hobby products and how to know which one is the right fit for you. Retail boxes are the ones that you typically find in big box stores. They're affordable, easy to find, and great for casual collecting and ripping packs.
Yay, cards! Yay! I think we're wrapping it up. What are we at? Hour 52. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought I got to a lot of stuff I wanted to get to. Thank you to CIA Auctions for sponsoring the lives. Card Ladder as well. I've been using Car Ladder for years. I think, we did a really good job. This is it. This is the video that if you need any thoughts, I'll maybe get Rhonda in here at the end for a Rhonda wrap up. I forgot about that. Rhonda, if you're here and you want to give a wrap up, we'd love it. But this is one of the video. I mean, out of all the stuff that you see, the fact that the Card Collector 2 and Jeff meet up in 2025, which have been going on for 5-6 years now, and they're two of the biggest and they're the chosen ones, and they hit an Aaron Judge 1 of 1. You know how many packs you're going to rip before you never hit a 1 of 1? It's going to be a long time. Let's throw on Rhonda for a Rhonda wrap up. Miss Rhonda, welcome. Sports Card Queen. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, Jason. Wow, that was a lot. That was a mouthful tonight, Jason. I can't believe you went 2 hours strong. 2 days in a row, my friend. 2 days, and you nailed it. 2 days in a row. Good job.
Hey, thank you, Rhonda. And there was so much good, nice feedback from yesterday's show. So, just keep having fun. That's all we're going to do.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. It was nice to see that we had, 4 new voicemails? 3?
Yeah, 2 or 3. Yep.
All right, so that's going. That's going. So we got to keep that going. We have new people, a lot of new subs. I think you've noticed that's in the chat. And they all seem really super cool. So welcome to all of them. I tried to do a lot of shout outs while you were chanting, ranting, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it was nice to see Hardcore again call in. Charles always bringing the heat. Charles always has some scoop for you. Always has some scoop for you.
Yeah, Charles has some passion behind it.
Yep.
Collection
and we got a new member. Says, a new member tonight, which was really, really nice.
Oh, Banut. I know know if I'm saying it right. He's been around a while. That's really cool. That is cool.
Yeah, I thought he was before, but he wasn't.
He might have been. He might have been and then had to rejoin. And
yeah, so that was good.
I didn't know Justin Gamble's best friend committed suicide. Someone says that's interesting. Sorry to cut you off, Ron, but I found that interesting. I might have to look into that more. What were you going to say, Ron? I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. Everybody likes Blue Red Master calling in, by the way.
Isn't that so great? That's hilarious
He's
to me.
a little kind of, but it's entertainment, and we like it.
He's endearing.
So we're gonna keep
of course, yes.
Yeah.
He's our prediction guy.
I do want to do a shout out, which I'm surprised you didn't say. We have a new sub and someone who called in, I think last week or maybe yesterday. I can't remember because you've had so many. Was Sportsman Dan TV.
Oh, did he became a member?
No, he's been a sub and he's new and he called in.
Hey now, yeah, you're right.
And he just put out a new video and I saw it. So everybody check him out. He'll be on again. You've invited him back. And
Kelly, the only way I might do a trivia where I do like the 2-hour show, and then anyone that wants to stick around for the last 20 minutes, maybe that 20 minutes could be trivia. I think that's if we ever do, because I know Rhonda liked trivia also. So I wouldn't make trivia its own thing, but possibly after a show, 2 hours, or maybe a short, maybe do an hour and a half for the show, and then 20, 30 minutes.
Good.
Yeah, we could do a trivia. Rhonda, would you want to do a trivia again?
Yeah, I got we could do it with everybody. We could do it for members, but let's get everybody in. Why not? I mean, that would be fun. We could do that on a special, like maybe Saturday night, something like that.
No, we could try it out. It's let me think about it. Anything else from the show, Rhonda, to wrap up?
Yeah, something else. Let me see. Well, I mean, to talk about Neo. Like I said, we talked about Neo again, and I like Neo.
Some love out there, yeah. Me too.
Yeah, there is. We got a 50-50 mix with people. Some people like him, some people don't. I don't know. He's got a lot of knowledge. I mean, to me, it's like listening to him in the car. It's like it's kind of like watching 60 Minutes.
But I also feel Neo. This is what you've been making content so long, you can change, and he has a little. And so people, for me, I've watched it's very finicky. Someone watches my channel, they don't like a month of what I did. And then 6 months later, things change or it's different. Maybe they love it. But for that month, they just, okay, I'm done with this. I'm over it. We make our decision and that's it. So
I agree. I mean, if I'm interested, I'll keep watching. If I don't, I'll just move on. If I've heard it before, then we move on. And
hey, thank you for all the love, by the way. Ron, a lot of people in the chat. Another great show. Good show tonight. So that's great.
One question for you. You said you bought a box, a sealed box. Is that what you said in the beginning?
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Box? You bought a hobby box?
No, hell no.
Oh, I thought you said you did.
As a matter of fact, it's perfect timing. For $2 when I bought those cards from China, the fake ones, which are not next to me, right?
Okay.
Oh, they are fake. Here, I bought like all these fake cards from China just to do a video on. For $2, I got a one piece.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I got to turn down the brightness. It's just too bright. I'm working on the camera, but anyways, they one piece cards that for $2, like it's ridiculous. They're fake.
I just wanted to make that for the record so that everybody's not confused because I was a little.
Oh, got it. No, I did not buy a hobby box.
All right. Well, I have some things that I want to send to you that I want to give you for some of the contests at the end of the month. And please don't include me in any of those. This is for everybody that participates because I like to be able to add some things to the show. Hopefully help some people. Like this membership for $5. Like I said, how cheap it was. I promoted this a couple weeks ago.
I know. And it's to help support. And then I felt like, okay, I have members. I want to give something back to them. And so, all right, that's where a couple of people in the chat, that would SCR ever come on Sports Car Radio. We've definitely had our messages. Most recently, they were not a fan or hating on me, but no, I don't think they would come on. But I don't think they're coming on anytime soon.
That's nice. And that's just being grateful and you're just being humble. You're not doing it for views. You're doing it to be humble. And I can tell when people are genuine and I can tell when people are not. So that's all I have tonight. I talked a lot last night. So if you missed last night's live, you better go back. Don't forget, he's on every Tuesday night.
Oh, you're better at this than me. Good. I'm not
Wednesdays.
good at that. Good for you. I love
All right,
it. Thank you,
Comedy
Rhonda.
Sport. And that's wrap, Jason, my friend.
Sasha T. Rhonda, thank you for the wrap up. Have a great weekend.
You're
Just thank you for
welcome.
all your help so much.
So nice seeing everyone.
Likewise.
Bye,
Bye,
guys. I'll see you
Rhonda.
next week.
Hey, now that was a great wrap up from Rhonda. I think that does it for us. It's almost like I don't want to leave. I'm enjoying hanging out, but I got nothing much else to go over. We covered everything, which is rare that I wanted to. We'll end it here for the 100+ still here. The Albert Pujols autograph refractor. There's 500 of these total graded. It's $6,000 in a 9. There's 120 in a 9. How many in a 10? I'm just going to hate on that Griffey card more. There's 7 in a 10. It's 63 grand. There's 500 total printed, not 190,000 graded. And this is the same card as that in a 10. This card is superior. It's not close. It's not even a question. And that's where we'll end it. Gentlemen, ladies, tonight was a lot of fun. The member emojis are fun. Thank you to the new members. Thank you to everyone being here. And I just... ending here, I have a blast. And I think I hit two things I made clear to myself tonight. Number one, no, lean off being the best channel, lean off any of that. That's not the truth. The truth that we need here is all the bullshit channels that are promoting the hobby or Ken Golden a certain way. The industry is doing that thing to some of this stuff. The industry is pumping up some of these cards. The industry is the reason why you see breakers or certain things all over the place or hitting big cards. The industry is different than the customer or the collector. It's not just the collector. The industry is not the customer, and the industry is doing some shady shit, and there's not enough people out there taking a stance on it. And so that is why that I do these lives, and that's why I make videos, and that's where the passion comes. And so it's the industry versus us, and it's not about, oh, this has to be the best channel. This is just going to be the only channel. You're going to hear such a hard stance on the bullshit going on from these people that are selling a false dream, false hope, and a fake narrative. And on that end, I appreciate you all. I will see you on Tuesday and try to make some edited videos and a few clips. And I just thank you for being here. Thank you for support, and have a great weekend.